Have you ever looked at a supplement and wondered, can this really work without making me feel all jittery? Well, today, we're diving deep into a comprehensive review of a product called Nitric Boost to see exactly what it's all about. So, let's get right to it. The big question is, can a simple powder you take every day actually make a difference in your performance and energy levels? That's what this review sets out to answer. Let's see what they found. Okay, so first things first. Before we get into the nitty-gritty, we have to understand what this product even is. What's the core idea behind Nitric Boost? The entire concept revolves around this one little molecule, nitric oxide. You can think of it as a messenger that tells your blood vessels to just relax. And when they relax, you get better circulation and blood flow. According to the review, that's the absolute foundation for everything else. Energy, endurance, you name it.
And here's the key takeaway from the review. The whole point of this supplement is to help your body do what it already does, just better. It's not about pumping you full of caffeine or other stimulants. It's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to boost its own nitric oxide production naturally.
So, how does it supposedly pull this off? Well, the review says it all comes down to what's actually inside the formula. Let's pop the hood and take a look at the ingredients.
Okay, so looking at this list, you can see it's not just one magic ingredient. The review points out that it's a whole blend of things. You've got plant extracts, some very specific amino acids, and even a B vitamin. The idea is that they all work together.
And what's really cool is how the review breaks this all down by function. It's not just a random jumble of stuff. You have plant extracts like beetroot, which are all about circulation. Then you've got the amino acids, L-arginine and L-citrulline, which are basically the direct fuel for making nitric oxide. And they even include ingredients for hormonal and energy support. It's a multi-pronged approach.
Now, it's not just about what's in it. The review also makes a big deal about these quality checks. And for me, the standout here is stimulant-free. That really separates it from the pack of typical energy drinks or pre-workouts. Plus, knowing it's made in a GMP-certified facility right here in the USA, well, that adds a nice layer of confidence.
Okay, we've seen the ingredient list, but how does this all come together in your daily routine? The review explains that it's a process, something that's designed to build up over time.
It's kind of like a domino effect, right? The review lays it out pretty simply. You start with your daily scoop. That kicks off the activation phase where the ingredients get to work helping your body make more nitric oxide. The result? Better circulation, more energy, and the ultimate goal is to achieve more sustainable performance in the long run. And this is a point that review really drives home. This is not some overnight miracle pill. They're very clear about managing expectations. The whole idea is that it's a consistent daily habit where the benefits are meant to stack on top of each other day after day. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. What's this going to cost you? And what kind of protection do you have if you decide to try it? The review covers all of that. So, if you just want to dip your toes in the water, a single jar that's a 1-month supply is going to run you $69 plus whatever the shipping costs are. That's your entry point. But here's where it gets interesting, and the review points this out. The real value seems to be in the bundles. If you go for the 3-jar option, the price drops to $59 a jar. And if you go all in with the 6-jar package, it drops all the way down to $49. That's a pretty significant saving for long-term users. And they don't stop there. On top of the savings, the review notes that the bigger orders, the 3- and 6-jar bundles, also gets you free shipping, and they throw in a couple of bonus digital guides. So they're definitely sweetening the pot for people who are ready to commit. Okay, now this next number, this is a big one. The review really highlights this as a major point of confidence for anyone who might be on the fence. What does 180 stand for?
180 days. That is a full 6-month money-back guarantee. I mean, wow. The review calls this a very generous policy, and it's hard to argue. That's a huge window to really see if this is working for you without any financial risk.
Okay, so we've looked at the formula, how it's supposed to work, the price, the guarantee. So what's the final word? What's the verdict from the review?
Well, first off, they're super specific about who this is for and who it's not for. It's squarely aimed at adults looking for a natural, stimulant-free boost in circulation, energy, and performance. And of course, they include the standard disclaimer for who should steer clear, which you'd expect with any supplement. And this quote really sums up the reviewer's takeaway. They find the natural formula compelling and the purpose clear. But it's the combination of that formula with the super generous refund policy and the bundle deals that, in their words, makes it even more appealing. It seems to be a thumbs up.
And that really leaves us with a big picture question, doesn't it? As more and more people seem to be looking for alternatives to harsh stimulants, are formulas like this, the ones that focus on supporting the body's own systems, the direction things are headed? It's definitely something to think about.